So right off the bat, I parked next to this elementary school because this is where it's supposed to be. This is already strange because it's not like there's no skate park parking lot. You have to go through this elementary school that's over here, and it's like somewhere back here. So let you guys know when I find it, and kind of excited to see what this is. It's kind of like a hidden skate park. Okay, so I absolutely went the wrong direction. I like circled around the school, and I think it's on the other side of the school, and I went left. I was supposed to go right. So we're just in the back of this elementary right now. Pretty nice looking elementary, to be honest, but not the skate park. I'm thinking it's somewhere up ahead. Not exactly sure. I see basketball hoops up here, so we'll see, I guess. We will see. Alright, you guys, well, finally made it to the skate park, and well, this is quite interesting. So it is definitely a fabricated skate park. There's no concrete, molded ramps. It's all placed. But it's interesting. Let me give you a little tour. First of all, and it's kind of hard to tell on this camera, but this whole flat area right here, this is all a pretty decent incline. So just going down it, we're picking up speed. We got a bar here. We got a really high grind, a medium-sized grind, some big ramps, some other little ramps, a smaller grind, a medium grind on top of the small grind. Over here, we got a bar, and then we got this really weird, very smooth looking ramp. It's a very interesting park. There's nobody here at the moment, and it doesn't seem like an area that really gets a lot of traffic. It's kind of hard to get to. You gotta walk through the school almost, through the playgrounds, back over here. There's no parking lot or anything, so it's really interesting. The one thing that I'm really liking right now about this park is right here. So I've spent the last 3 months really getting good at the 50-50 grind, and this looks like a perfect progression because not only do we have the small short one right here that everybody loves, but we got another medium one that you can jump onto from this one, or you can go on the other side and get on it. And we got a standalone medium here. So I'm excited to try some 50-50s here and get some practice and try to do that taller one over there because I've only done the small ones. So let's start with the small one, work our way up, see how we do. Oh my God. That could have been bad. So if you saw my last skateboard video, I skateboarded every day for 3 months and my progress. And if you saw that, you would know that I was pretty inconsistent still with my 50-50s. I got a couple of them on footage, but a lot of the problems were when I would jump up, my front wheel would slip out like this, and the board would twist, among other issues. And well, maybe you can see in this video already, but I've gotten quite a lot better at them in only about a week and a half's time since that video. And I want to talk to you about the things that made the difference for me. And number one, it was my ollie. So it's funny actually, after that video, I was looking back at the footage and editing it, and I noticed my ollies are kind of shit. Even though I can get decently high, they weren't good, and let me tell you why. I'm going to show you how to do a correct ollie the proper way. So a lot of people talk about doing the ollie like this. They say you get on your board and it's basically a jump straight up, except this leg comes up and this leg follows, right? Like this. I'm here to tell you that is not correct. Now, is it completely incorrect? No. Obviously, the motion of getting up and moving those legs one after the other is the ollie, but here's the problem that I noticed with mine. Whenever I would do that, the board would come up like this, my foot would slide up, and then just drop. Now, what's the problem? I'm gonna do an ollie and slow it down, and we'll talk about why this one is incorrect. The problem that's happening is that when my foot slides up, it goes up and follows the tail, and then it just comes back down. What you want to be happening is you want your front foot to go up and then push that nose, right? And here's where it comes complicated because nobody talks about this, right? If you're ollieing up and then you push your nose, you're ollieing straight here and you push your nose, you are not lined up with your board anymore. So what is the solution? This is the solution. When you do your ollie, you don't want to just slam your tail and go straight up. You slam it slightly backwards so that when your foot comes up, it can push it forward and you're still lined up the whole time. Let me show you the difference that this makes in your ollie. Do you see how when I do the ollie, my tail comes fully to my back foot? Just like that? It's because of that tail motion and pushing it back a little bit. Now I want to give you guys one more tip about the ollies because somebody showed me this recently and it instantly gave me more height on my ollies. I'm not even joking. When you put your back foot on the tail, a lot of people like to hang it off the edge because they think they can get more leverage. But in reality, this is absolutely not what you want to be doing because when you pop off, there's a way higher chance of your foot hitting the ground and causing a lot of that pop to just go away. The correct placement of your foot is right here, all on the grip tape. You want it looking just like this. Let me show you the difference. When you hang it off the board, see how it doesn't really pop very high? It's because your foot's hitting the ground and you're not getting that snap. Now, when I put my whole foot on the board, instantly more pop. So now let's bring this to 50-50s. When you're trying to do a 50-50 or any kind of grind trick or anything where you're on the ground and you're trying to jump forward onto something, it is super important that when you're jumping up, you're not just ollieing straight up, but you're doing that slight circle ollie kind of, right? Like your tail almost goes back a little bit and then comes up. The reason for this is because you're already having forward momentum from rolling. So if you just pop straight up, there's a higher likelihood that you're going to stay like this more and your board is going to get kicked out. So you're gonna land and it may be like this, or it may not even be on the board. So if you simply do your pops and almost think of your ollie like a circle like this, it's going to force the board to not go backwards, but it's going to keep it with your body. Let me demonstrate. And let me tell you guys, once I mastered this, I'm landing 50-50s perfect pretty much every time. And another great drill to practice this is practice doing the circle ollies just stationary and getting on. And just kind of learning that way and figuring it out. If you liked the video and enjoyed the tips I gave on the 50-50 or the ramp or just these little updates and progress stuff on skateboarding, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, you know the deal. And well, I'll catch you all on the next one. I'm trying to make a video every week, maybe even multiple videos a week. You're not going to want to miss it. Until then, catch you in the next one. Peace.